said, I feel like that's a scare tactic. It's almost like, ladies, you better be with this man because when you're 70, you don't want to be by yourself. But I got to spend 25 years in hell. Nigga, I'll just die by myself. Like, I think men don't recognize that.
See, a lot of these women are 4s and 5s and they get their body done and put on makeup and think they 12s. No, baby, you're still ugly. You're not cute. And it's okay. It's okay to be average.
I just think that women's options don't decrease as men think they do.
So, if y'all talking about stay single, go ahead. We don't care, baby. It's too many women out here. You think we give a if you want to stay single? Do you really think we care?
What's up, YouTube? JayBReacts back here with another video. Now today we got Kendra G and my buddy Macmaal. This is the part 2 to their interview interaction, and this is crazy as hell. We got Kendra G admitting that she just rather die alone. See, the problem is that in her comment section, they calling them sassy. They calling them gay, sassy, every slur in the book against a man. And Macmaal is just clapping back even more. Part 2 got even spicier than the part 1. But I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment below, and without further ado, let's dive into the content.
Now listen. Now let me say this: all you black women that know how to talk to men, that are respectful, I love y'all. Okay, I fuck with y'all. And one thing I love about a woman, especially a black woman, because I don't date outside my race. But one thing I want to say in these comments, right, for the people that's commenting, right, the ladies that's commenting and saying certain things, right. I'm gonna be respectful and I'm gonna just tell you my take on this, right? Any woman who says disrespectful things or go back and forth with a man in comments or in real life is a broken woman. Okay, because let me tell you something. My baby mamas, I got 5 of them. They're good women. And you wouldn't catch them dressing like hoes, arguing with no man, or even commenting stupid shit under people posts. Women don't do that. Okay, real women don't argue back and forth. If it's not their cup of tea, they remove themselves.
That is
So
true.
I'm gonna give you ladies a woman tactic because I see a lot of y'all are so far from being women that you don't even understand you lost. A real woman, because a lot of people say, I see him in the comments, he's not healed, he's broken. No, I'm real. I'm very healed. And this is why I'm able to be real because I'm healed. Okay, I'm able to be myself. When you are healed, you don't worry about what people say about you because you know your reality.
That's fact.
So this is what I'm saying. Any person who argues back and forth with somebody has some issues that they need to deal with. Okay, and that's just the honest to
Do
God
you feel
truth.
that way for men too?
Absolutely, hell yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I agree with it both ways. And for anybody to say that he might go back and forth with somebody, he's a content creator. It's his page. He can comment to people that comment to his videos. So it's not the same if anybody was to say that.
Absolutely. Anybody that argues back and forth with somebody has some issues they need to deal with. See,
Okay.
me, I do it for trolling
See,
because I make money off the internet. But
content.
when you sit there as a woman and go back and forth with a man, baby, you already lost. Okay?
Yeah,
So I'm just being honest. Like it's remarkable that women want all these accolades from a man, but for some reason they can't digest the truth. They call you all kinds of names when you spit the truth. When it's uncomfortable, now you got to be sassy. You got to be somebody that comment said his hands ashy. Cause I'm a man, baby. I don't wear body butter and glitter lotion and all that
body butter.
ass shit y'all wear. I don't wear that. My hands are
Yo,
for working, for building, for whooping ass, not for taking pictures.
I
Okay?
agree.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all not used to no real man. Y'all want me to sit on this
It's
glistening
crazy.
with my chest out like I just got out the shower. I'm not that nigga. Okay? I'm a man.
I'm not mad at it. See, some people think that men gotta be all pretty and extra and all this goofy stuff. Don't get me wrong, putting lotion on, that's still not a bad thing, but at the same time, that don't have to define you and make you like you are less than a man because you ain't putting lotion on your hands.
Fuck, I don't wear lotion at all. I'm always ashy. You look at any one of my
So
reels on
always
Instagram.
ashy.
People that know me, I have never in my life used lotion. I just don't.
So you're not the Diddy baby oil.
I got on no
I don't I
lotion.
don't I don't do none of that girly ass.
Oh my God. One thing you said, and we'll wrap up soon, your baby mamas. And one thing I appreciate how highly you spoke of all of the women that you procreated, had kids with. But even with the high regards you gave all of them, you had a child with them, but none of them will be your wife. And this
No,
is why, go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is why I say with women, because like you said, at 45 and until you die, as long as you keep yourself up, keep your money up, you're gonna have options, right? Like, yeah, maybe there's a woman who's gonna talk about you in the comments, but reality has taught you you're not gonna be without a woman, right? So these women had children with you, but in the end, you probably will show up for them, but they're not good enough to be quote unquote your wife.
Mm.
And it's just harder for a woman to date at times when she has a kid. So this is why I encourage women, get all that you want and know all that you can figure out before you give somebody a child.
That's smart.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, I get that. I
I'm not
get that.
against
But
that.
at the end of the day, we talk about the women being successful. That's fine. But I just want to give y'all a little history because this is why I haven't given up on marriage,
Oh,
right?
well, if she talking about finances, I'm not speaking on that. I'm saying more understanding your people, understanding your partner before you just go out there and have a kid, because that's a big decision. I think people sometimes be more quick to have babies than goddamn meet correct people, have good character and values.
Because I actually saw my grandfather pass away and my grandmother held his hand until he took his last breath. And that meant a lot to me. So this is why I haven't given up on love because I want that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about it is since we are in a transitional era,
Yeah, transactional.
a man can wait to his deathbed to find a wife as long as he got some money. I don't see too many men running around here trying to chase rich women that's old. I'm just saying. So, like,
Nah.
at the end of the day, you can have your reality, you can get to the money, you can do all that. But I want y'all women in these comments to understand that you're gonna get old. Okay, and it's gonna come a time when you're gonna want a companion. Okay, when my grandfather passed away and my grandma was there, I wouldn't say that she was miserable, but it seemed like she lost a piece of her. So
Mm,
imagine being in that situation, growing old alone, when there's like nobody there to be there with you. I don't think it's a good thing. But like I say, the mind state of people has changed. So they
yeah.
might be thinking, they okay with that. That's fine. You are entitled to have your life and live it how you want to live it. That's fine.
Hold on. I don't think neither one of us want to die alone. Like he said, a man, even in his older age, he can get a woman whether he got to pay her or not. But when you that older woman, unless you got kids, ain't no just man that's just showing up that just really love you like that. Unless he yours, it's just not gonna happen the same. No young guy, you could pay him money just to show up and be on your. It's not gonna work like that. So I understand 100% where you coming from.
I'm not trying to change nobody, but I'm gonna find me a wife. So
Nah, I
y'all
don't want
ass can
to. I don't
sit
want
there and talk about all this. I'll be by myself. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. I'm getting me a wife.
No, I listen. The
to.
odds are in your favor
Feel
because you
better.
have a lot of options. I really enjoy this conversation because we're able to hear each other. The one thing I do have to defend in that is my mother was not married when she passed away, and she did not spend one moment by herself. Like literally, when she took her last breath, I was by her side the 48 hours of her dying period. When she took her last breath, me and my two sisters were there, and she got into the hospital 3 months earlier because she had a stroke. But literally for 3 months, I mean, if I wasn't in the hospital, my sister was, my
Mm,
dad was. Like, she never had a moment by herself. And what I say to that, what you just said, I feel like that's a scare tactic. It's almost like, ladies, you better be with this man because when you're 70, you don't want to be by yourself. Well, here's the deal. If I gotta have a dying partner, right? But I gotta spend 25 years in hell. Nigga, I just died by myself. Like, I think men don't recognize that. Like, it's to the point where I don't want to spend the rest of my time on earth in misery because I need a dying partner. I'm dying. I
But
don't give a shit. I'm going to
but
be
what do
dead.
you think? What do you think?
it's not a scare tactic. It's reality. If you alone, you not gonna have anybody. That's not a good feeling either. I know and then the sad part about it is she's saying misery and hell. Some of these relationships that people are in are not misery and hell. They just bounce around through their feelings and emotions, thinking they can possibly find something else to appease that emotion.
What do you think being miserable is though? Because y'all
Well,
make it
okay,
Facts.
seem like
okay.
it's so
Well,
bad. Like it's
Facts.
always the worst
well,
of the scenarios.
It's
okay, let me jump in. Like you said a second ago, you said most men are going to have something, but it should never come to your doorstep. Now, with that in vain, your grandfather or your father, what they did not have to worry about was social media. So I do agree. I think most women probably could tolerate a man if it's not in their face. But it's very hard for things not to be in your face anymore. That's another
No, it's
disconnect.
not. No, it's not.
Men are on social media. The side chick be jealous. She's gonna DM the girlfriend or the baby mama because she don't want her to be happy. She's gonna tell a friend. Like, it's very hard. I don't like the term cheat in peace, but it is very hard to cheat in peace. And like I said, even if your
That's
grandfather was at Bernadine's house, Bernadine didn't have a Facebook and she didn't post the Thanksgiving after meal, and then your grandmother sees it. That's the part most women cannot deal with, the embarrassment of being attached
I can
to a
see that
man that the
maybe.
whole world knows is playing you.
no, I get it because we the
Yeah.
same way. Men can say so. Women say men can accept cheating. We also can, as long as don't nobody know about it. That's the key factor. When everybody knows that my woman cheated on me, it's the embarrassment that I gotta face from everybody knowing somebody had my woman.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off what you said,
You walk in the room and everybody kikiing.
when you said the cheating part, the side girls get sloppy. See, when you have a woman that you care about and you love and your man, see, women think that a man that don't cheat is a man with discipline. Baby, we are wired different, okay? There's no way that you can discipline your manly urge to want other women. It's called testosterone. We was
You
born
gonna
with it,
feel
okay?
it.
So there's nothing we can do. But what I'm saying is this, it's a respect level. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, why do you have a side and you have a girlfriend? Why? Wouldn't it make more sense to just pay for some and go home?
Mm.
I'm just saying, this is 2026. You have to evolve with the times. Why do you have a side?
He got a point. Why are you creating a whole nother situation when if you really don't even like her? Let's say you are just trying to get your rocks off outside of your home, paying for it, maybe getting some type of a working girl or something like that, legit establishment. It's probably better to do that opposed to wrapping another woman's feelings and emotions into a situation that you already got going on, especially if you know you really don't even like her like that. That man, he is spitting facts.
Like you up already. There's
That's
nothing you
crazy.
can do to have a side be quiet after a certain period of time. Because guess what you're doing? You're going in there, you're confining with her. She know about all the problems you and your girl going through. She's been through your
Yeah, that's
emotional
true.
up and downs. She know everything, and now she's feeling like she's attached to you. And then on top of that, when you and your girl get into it and you go over there angry, I should leave her for you. I should leave all that she's soaking it in. So you're creating a monster. That's your fault, not
That's real.
hers. That's your fault.
That's the real
Instead of
game.
getting you a woman, because we're in a transactional life, it's plenty bad selling. Why are you getting side hoes? Go buy you some. She won't call you. You won't call her. And your family is happy. Nobody knows nothing.
He got a
That's some
point on
free
that.
game. And that's the brutal truth. So, if y'all talking about stay single, go ahead. We don't care, baby. It's too many women out here. You think we give a if you want to stay single? Do you really think we care? Every year somebody turns 21. So stay single. Get out of our
Yo,
fucking way. Stay single. We don't care. Stay single. Every year somebody turns 21, baby.
Kendra,
So
Kendra just like all she can do is just laugh through all the truth. He being hella honest, man. I know she's trying to combat this situation's conversation, but it's honesty.
I
every
just
year you another year out the motherfucking way. And
Damn.
that's the
I would
brutal truth.
no, and that's true. I just think that women's
Them agree.
options don't decrease as men think they do. And then one more thing, and then we're really gonna wrap up. But I just loved our conversation so much. And you said this earlier. A lot of men are not like you. There are some men are. I'm not trying to call them girls, but there are men now that are trying to find the woman with the money. They're trying to find the woman that they can branch off, and they're just
Man,
trying
dudes
to
don't look
use
for that
that woman.
immediately.
Do you think it's better for a woman to be single or be with the guy that's just trying to use her?
Hold on. First of all, dudes ain't just immediately going and say, let's see how much money she got. They're usually looking at the physical first, and then they're gonna find out all the attributes afterwards. I don't think she really understand that the money part is a byproduct of everything else. It's not the initial.
I think you should be with a man that respects you. It starts with respect, okay? It just starts with respect. And if a man respects you, he is going to learn how to love you. Um,
That's real.
ultimately, people change over time. You never know what somebody is going to turn into while y'all together. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it all stems down to respect, okay? Whatever you gonna do, respect me. Cause see, like I'm the type of person like this, right? And this is somebody that I developed to be. If I say that I am going to, and this is just moving forward. If I say, okay, I want to be with you, I chose you. You is who I want to be with. The respect level is off the bat, which means whatever I do or whatever I choose to do, I will make sure that none of this never gets to my home. I don't care what I do. My job is not to tell the truth in a relationship. My job is to keep my woman happy. Okay, that's the job. Keep her happy, not to tell the truth. Okay, and whatever I need to
He
do, if
gonna
you want
get
to
ate
check
up
my
for
phone,
that.
check it. I don't give. Ain't nothing in there. Whatever I need to do to make her happy, to clear her conscience, because, you know, chances are she's a little traumatized because she'd been cheated on. So sometimes women need that validation. I can do that. I'm gonna give her whatever she needs to make her feel that she's loved, she's cared about, she's respected, all that. And so this is why I say when men get caught and doing all that, we just lost respect for the relationship. It just is what it is. You
Mm,
just got to know how to move. That's all.
mm. So okay, when he gets slapped,
He's still gonna get ate up for definitely telling you it's my job to lie to you. They're not gonna like that piece of advice is not gonna fit for every archetype of guy out there. I think it's still best to be honest when you talking about sharing a life with somebody, y'all building something together. You better off just getting someone that actually accepts you for who you are and appreciates who you are to where you can be honest because too much lying can be cumbersome and a headache to me that I don't want to have to lie all the time.
before you had to be the best in high school, then maybe the best in college. Now, because of social media and our phones, women too. There's a girl right now in Tennessee. I was talking about this. That's probably the most beautiful, right? And she's probably real pretty. Then she sees a basketball wife who she's like, I look better than her. So I look better than her. So I'm in Tennessee. I just got to get to California
Yeah,
because if that's who he married and she's about to
get that
live
too.
this amazing lifestyle, that now becomes her bar. So
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I think girls on a small level have always done that. Even in the local city, the girl who feel like she pretty, she can get the basketball player. She can get the varsity guy. She ain't got to settle for junior varsity. I'm glad she's being honest about that.
social
That's her
media,
reality.
yeah, social media made it very hard for people to be satisfied unless you're living the Jay-Z and Beyonce lifestyle. Then
I,
you're
I
satisfied.
blame the simps for that because I'm gonna be honest with you. Them NBA players and them athletes, them women that they be taking care of and spending all them girls be ugly. I would not even piss on them. I don't
That is
understand. Like,
unlike Jamal.
man, I don't.
It's
I find
crazy.
probably about 3% of the women I see these niggas with all this money that I will actually date.
I agree.
Honestly,
They don't look
like
good.
that dude Zion Williamson or whatever. Them girls he got pregnant. A fucking shame. Kendra, come on now.
Yeah,
Come
That Mariah Mills woman, the only thing she had was like an alien, abnormally large behind. That's it. Outside of that, she looked creepy.
on now.
No,
Come
he
on now.
said
That
no. The young his baby mama Ashley was pretty.
no, absolutely
I don't
not.
know
I
her.
She
wouldn't
was
even. I wouldn't
pretty.
fuck her drunk.
I gotta see her.
Hell no.
Jamal.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, when you come from when you didn't have bad since high school, you look at women different. See, a lot of these women are 4s and 5s and they get their body done and put on makeup and think they 12s. No, baby, you're still ugly. You're not cute. And it's okay. It's okay to be average. But now you think you too bad. You're
Mm.
not. And only a man who's used to having bad can see that.
Okay, he got a point. He has a point. If you look at it, I don't know if y'all can see that if it's zoomed in just right. The baby mama, I ain't gonna lie, she do look regular. Boy, she look regular as hell. I see plenty of girls that look like this. That is not nothing special. We'll go to like a full body one. Ah, very regular. I see what he mean about that. Like you would think that you got all this money, you get something like spectacular. But a lot of these women, they oh man, they got a zoomed in shot of her. A lot of these women, men, these girls know how to acquiesce to their nature and just latch on to them if they got the skills.
The simps that ain't got no ass, they, oh my God, I can't believe her. She got 200,000 followers. I
Oh
got to have her.
man,
Man, I'm looking at these girls like, man, look, man, guess what? Y'all women y'all have created an era for the ugly nigga. Now you see women talking about, I like
it's crazy.
medium ugly niggas now. What medium ugly niggas and fat niggas, when I was coming up and throughout time, they was the ones that had the real money. The ugly niggas and the fat niggas had the real money. So guess what? When they was in high school, growing up, they was fat. Before they got the money, they didn't get no attention. Now they millionaires. Now they got money. So you know what they do? They give value to females that don't deserve it. And this goes back to what you said. A woman will look at another woman. I look better than her. If this get that, why I can't get it? And now she completely blind to all the men that could possibly be her husband because she's building her standard based upon the woman that she sees that didn't even deserve that chance. Men are ruining these women, these simps. They're ruining them. If you're a pretty girl, you deserve everything pretty girls get. But when you don't, when you gotta put on makeup and then take a picture with a filter on top of your makeup, you ugly, baby.
What?
Okay? When you put on
That's
makeup to go to the
extra.
gym, you're ugly. You
Extra.
don't even want to see yourself for real. So you so insecure with yourself and you want to blame me because I call you ugly. You think you ugly. You just don't
Oh.
want to admit it. You're doing too much. And then when a man say something,
Kendra quiet because she know the shoe kind of fit a little bit. She wear makeup and she wear it consistently. So you can't, it's hard to respond, but I think it is kind of true.
oh, he hurt. He no, baby, you just not that. Okay? And the crazy part about it is this. I'm a man that travels. I done been out the country plenty of times. And these passport bros, when they talk about this, it's true. I can go to Punta Cana, Sosua, all these places and get the finest woman I want for $40.
Damn.
Okay? This is what I'm
Crazy.
saying. So to come back to the States and have to deal with attitudes from these regular ass females is absurd. Baby, you're not that cute. You're not.
Kendra just
We're in
like,
a time now where more women are deciding to focus on their individual dreams opposed to the family, opposed to
And
becoming
that's
a woman.
fine because the reason why I say that's fine is because I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses for men and make it seem like we done made the most comfortable space for a woman to believe in us in the first place. Like I'm not gonna do that. I know niggas been full of shit. We all been full of shit, and we've been playing on each other. And now I made a reel about this. Now the men we have created this position for the women to be in,
that
and
is
now we
true.
complaining that they in it.
That is
So I
true.
don't think that's fair because at the end of the day, I think men have created this delusion amongst women because you know why these foes think they tens? It's because niggas is boosting their motherfucking head up.
That is a
Niggas is
fact.
doing that.
That is
A
a fact.
woman is a foe. If a woman is a foe and she's at home and all she got 60 friends that tell her, girl, you fine, she gonna have confidence. But let her go outside and every man say, no, baby, you a foe. That'll humble her motherfucking ass.
Reality gonna kick in at that point.
Steady reaching in these comments. See, look, me and you are pretty much in the same place, right? We both look good. We both got our shit together. We both got motion. We both doing shit in life. How many times they call you DL or disrespect you? Cause you single just like I am. So I'm trying to
Oh,
figure this is why we call you stupid assholes and shit. Cause y'all fucking disrespectful. Y'all always trying to talk about a nigga, and then when a nigga go on y'all stupid assholes, y'all want to call a nigga DL and be disrespectful. You ugly assholes. That's why y'all single. That's why don't nobody want y'all ass. What's
yo,
wrong with these girls? All that disrespectful ass. That's why I don't like these ghetto ass, stupid, fat assholes. Always trying to talk about a
yo,
nigga. Like they disrespectful as hell. Like what the about me makes me look gay?
bro, that's
Like I don't
crazy.
get
This
where the
nigga crashing out.
you dumb assholes get this from. Like I'm the most realest nigga you ever seen in y'all life. Shut y'all dumb fat goofball ass up. What's
So
wrong with
what,
y'all?
Jamal? Why we gotta call
This
them?
nigga went off.
Why they gotta call me DL? Bro, I don't play about that. I'm not one of these new niggas. I don't play about that DL. I'm a troll with you. I don't give a about what they say. I'm stamped in my city. All that shit y'all
Yo,
talking about on this internet don't mean
she
to
had
me.
to edit
I'm
this.
just gonna troll back. That's all it is. I don't give a what you say about me, because I promise to God, and I'll put this on a stack of Bibles. Any one of these females in this in these comments see me in person, they ass gonna get and it's just that simple. Cause I'm one of
Jamal,
them.
stop saying that.
It's true. It's true.
Yo.
I came to your dating event. You saw how them girls was looking at me.
So what we
Oh,
did do
snap.
for guest co-hosting, I will
All right,
ask.
we're gonna leave it right there, y'all, man. Shout out to Macmaal, y'all. Shout out to Macmaal. Macmaal is a buddy of mine. I did lives with him. I done reacted to him. Amazing guy, man. When it comes down to have living life, understanding just reality, especially the lens, his own lens, man. The way he talk, the way he speak, it's gonna come from a place of himself. what he has been through, what he has experienced. So to try and knock him for the way he view things or the way he does things, you just can't do it. You're not him. You will have to be him literally to feel it. A lot of these, people get butthurt about the things that he said about dating and, reality, bro. I think he spit a lot of facts. I'm not gonna lie. He spit a lot of facts. And the thing about it, his lens when it comes to cheating and all this stuff, that's gonna be, like I said before, based on him. A lot of guys don't move the way he moved. A lot of guys still don't want to cheat. But guess what? It's still gonna be incumbent if those guys are to be chosen or not. And I hate to say this, a lot of the traits that make a guy more attractive to a woman happens to be the ones that line towards him. They like the archetype, the so-called bad boy. They more drawn to it. They drawn to a guy who just look like he can hurt somebody, who don't play by the rules. But if you just the average guy playing by the rules, following order, that ain't attractive to them. So I understand 100% where he coming from. And Kendra, man, she couldn't really say nothing. She can give her point. She tried to make a few rebuttals, but ultimately she know it all to be true. Once you hit a certain status, a certain status in life, a certain level, you can't help but see reality. Only thing you can appreciate at certain points is going to be your accolades and success and money. Can you still get F for sure? But certain levels of attraction just not going to apply. It's just very, very different. And like you said, even with how a lot of these passport situations, I ain't going to say MTR as a passport, bro, but MTR going to Thailand and all these other guys, when he told me that he went to the Dominican Republic for his birthday. And the amount of women in the choosing process is unlimited out there. So why would somebody want to be in the States opposed to going over there when they can get something a whole lot cheaper and better? Now, I ain't saying you're going to get probably, some issues going on down there for sure with the way how the economy is and the structure is. But it's a landslide when you really look at it. But I'm going to have this link in the description. I damn near reacted to the whole thing. I'll still have it linked in there so y'all can watch it in its entirety. Make sure y'all like the video. Hype the video. Comment below. This your guy, JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.